Engines scream in the dead of night. Dust clouds rising like a ghost parade, chasing the edge where the deals are made. Flicker of danger in the air. Do you feel it? Do you dare? Shadows of dreams staring through the dark. Shadows of dreams
Hey
leave a
King, what's going
burning
up? How you doing,
mark.
buddy? How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome. If anybody has any bills or anything like that they want to talk about, they can.
Do you dare? Shadow 13, staring through the dark. Shadow 13, leave a burning mark. Run or ride, no in between. Living and dying with the Shadow 13.
How's it going, guys? As you can see, we're got the OBS in here. So I thought do something different. I know I've been driving y'all nuts with the Night Rider mower, especially. Got a couple of rat rod videos on there, but I just wanted to get the OBS in here. I need to get it to where I can drive it. Go get if I need to go get parts, lawnmowers, whatever. Uh, Obviously can't take the clown car for that. So uh, what we're gonna do is just gonna be basic maintenance on her. Um, Oil change, spark plugs. I have the stuff to do it with. Probably gonna get inside the interior as well, get it cleaned up real good. It is a mess in there. Um, Still, even after I do this, the tires, like I said, it sit out for probably 8 years, 18 years. The tires are so bad dry rotted they're cracked. I till this day don't know how they're holding there. Uh, but just like I said, this maintenance stuff, I want to get her released on the road. I do have plans for this truck. Uh, it's not gonna be something extravagant or anything like that again. It's gonna be this old pickup truck. But I am gonna try to fix like certain issues, like the hood. For some reason, it like somebody sit their butt on both corners of these hoods on this hood. So don't know what that's about. But anyways, but like I said, I want to wait on tires. That's gonna be the big one. But I like to get it to where I can at least, if I need to go down the road in it, uh, I'm not scared of it doing anything weird. So plus what if plus maybe I'll find if there's other issues, I'll find them. Uh, we're waiting on one more thing as far as the Mustang goes. That's the reason why it's not in here. I do have the fuel pump here, but we're waiting on one little thing, and it seems to be taking a little bit of time. But when I get in here, then we'll definitely get that fuel pump, that tank dropped, and get that fuel pump done. So, and that video probably ain't gonna be up yet, just to be honest, because what little bit I did do is not enough to even hold a video. I was checking fuses, relays, and stuff like that. So that will be in the Mustang video. But we're just gonna get started on some maintenance on here and just have a little fun and just just take it easy today. All right. So trying to work with two earbuds here and trying to get audio, trying to get audio from my camera that I use for YouTube, and because obviously the audio does 10 times better with that. So, but I got two different kinds of earbuds in trying to get this to work. So that only took forever. So what we got going on here, guys? Uh, I'm fixing to start working on. If any of y'all saw the rendering, I'm fixing to start working on a teardrop design, just like the regular Firebird, um, on this hood. So uh, I'm gonna put plastic over it because I obviously I don't want the resin to I don't want the resin to attach to my hood just yet. So I'm gonna put a piece of plastic down and start taping out the design and everything. I think I'm gonna try cardboard right now. So I'm trying to get my cameras right. Seems like they're just not right. So, but gonna that's what I'm gonna start on. Also hoping to get the hubcap design done as well. The hubcap design is gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna use the existing beauty rings as the background, and then I'm gonna fiberglass a cover over that, and then either glue it on there. I ain't said how I'm gonna attach it, but I'm thinking glue it on there or something like that, and that way you can still use it as a hubcap, and also it will kind of keep both. It'll have the beauty ring design and the hubcap design. So that's gonna be a lot of work. I'm kind of taking a break from the Night Rider mower, um, just because I still got a lot of work to do on that thing, and I just need a break from it. I've been working on it. And I'm trying to get y'all some different content, and I've been neglecting little girl for too long. So I also wanted to go ahead and give it a tune up. I got that stuff going on too. But the reason why I want to go ahead and start on this teardrop design, I want to get the cardboard and everything. I have to use cardboard. Again, I cannot find steel around here, but I want to get the cardboard design on there and I'm gonna try something a little different. I tried it actually on these. These are the new scoops for the Night Rider mower. And what I did, I laid a thin layer of resin onto the tape, and that hardened the tape, so I didn't have to fight with it so much. So I'm gonna do that with the cardboard as well. And but we're gonna lay the plastic down first, and get a design going, and see how good that's gonna come along. So we are also, a lot of people ain't gonna like this, but we also are going to, it's just gonna get implement paint. So one, it's a truck. Yeah, it does have a certain theme to it, but again, we are just a straight up budget shop, and we're straight. I'll take that back. I am a straight up strict budget. I mean, just me and myself and I, and doing this, and I just don't have the money that some of these other shops do. Now, don't get me wrong. What I follow quite a few other guys, and like Moose's Garage. Uh, they just sent me some cool stickers and magnets. I'll show you guys. But you guys on sorry, this came first. You guys on YouTube and TikTok, go follow these guys. These are a good group of guys. Exactly what their emblem looks like on YouTube and TikTok. Go follow these guys out. But yeah, they just sent me a magnet. I got a couple stickers, and this is a great group of guys, and I really appreciate it. Really do. It's awesome. But they're a good group of guys to uh, go follow. One thing about their lives, guys, they get in there, and they're like I said, they're budget guys as well. But they get in there and uh, during their lives, and if people have questions, whatever, they answer them. They don't just blow through the comments or anything like that. They're not in there gloating about their builds, about what they're doing. They're in there helping other people out, and that's one thing I love about their lives. And like I said, there's a couple others out there that do it. I follow a guy on TikTok. His name's Steven. He don't do no YouTube videos, but he he's a good one. He'll answer questions. We kid with him because we he's been doing it for 30 some odd years, but hear us tell him he's been doing it for about since Moses. But he's a good guy. A couple other ones on there, Nate, uh, Ian's performance shop. That's Nate. Uh, Greg Stone. Uh, you go watch it. They do a lot of painting. You go watch those guys, and they'll teach you anything you want to know about painting, along with Johnny B's Hot Rod Shop. I follow a lot of them, but sometimes it's hard to keep up with who I follow and whatnot. So, but good group of guys, and by all means, check them out. But like I said, a lot of people's gonna not really like what I'm gonna do with this. But again, it's a budget shop. I did order the paint gun today. the way I've been on the frequency I've been getting things, it's been taking forever. I will have some hats and some magnets for sale coming pretty soon. I do have some shirts coming, but I'm just doing a test phase with them right now. Mostly just be wearing inside the shop. So not sure how that's going to go right now. But anyways, we're going to paint it. It'll be black. I'm going to paint it with a gloss black implement paint. I want to do some more studying on that. Reason being, I want to. I've heard you can. I heard you can't. I want to be able to spray clear on this as well. That's where I'm a little confused on it. I'm not sure if I can or not. So that's still uh, up in the air for right now. So, but yeah, it's gonna get sprayed with implement paint. I'm kind of thrown on the design. You see this? See if that camera can see it. Yeah. So I'm kind of thrown on the design of this. I want to put the scanner up in here. There's two problems with that. One, the scanner I want it to be flush. Well, this is, I have it wrote down in notes. This is, I think, 32 inches. Don't quote me on that. I could measure it real quick. Of course, when you're looking for stuff and you can't find it, my shop has a gremlin, y'all. It just grows legs and walks away. 34 inches. So it's 34 inches. The thing is, one problem, I can't find a scanner or a light that is 34 inches. Second problem, I can't find one wide enough. They're all too thin to me. I want it. I mean, this probably be wide enough to be honest with you. I guess that's an inch. I need to write that down. Um, put that down on the board. What was I doing here? I'm debating. See, I did this other cow hood with foam. I don't know if I'll do that again. It was fairly easy. Thing is, I don't think. Oh, I do got a can. Aha! I did have a can of foam. That just makes things so much easier. I can shave it, trim it how I want. Again, that's the way I did that one. One problem is it's kind of chilly in here, so just going to have to see how it goes. But I'm glad I was able to find that. Let me lay some tape down. So it ain't. It is off the center of the hood a little bit. So that's what I'm gonna do. That teardrop right there. That's gonna go on the truck. Right there is gonna go on the truck. Um, right there. So that image is that teardrop's what I'm looking for. Like I said, I have it on the Night Rider mower as well, but I think I went a little too extreme on that one. So, like I keep saying, I'm gonna take this right here. I'm gonna make a hubcap that goes inside this little bit of lip of this ring here and keep the outer chrome. And but this right here is gonna be. I'm gonna try to make a close resemblance to the Knight Rider hubcap. So we'll cut out the cardboard. As you see, I already got the buckle drum. I'm gonna cut out the cardboard, and we're gonna see how well this is gonna turn out.
That is what we started with. There's a huge difference. These look better, they flow better, and you didn't spend a lot of money. Now, one last thing. If you go in the house, flop down on the couch in front of your wife or girlfriend, looking like this, well, you're on your own. And we can't help you there.
And now, Tool Tech, brought to you by Tilt. If you have a dream,
Did y'all get y'all's video I made y'all?
You know, one of the first things that you learn when you become a gearhead, start doing things yourself, is that you're going to be doing a lot of
Did
cutting.
y'all get y'all's video I made y'all?
And as good as the old trusty hacksaw is, and the sawzall, and the cutoff wheel, well,
I open up a group text?
especially if you're a fabricator.
Open up a group text?
Here's what we're going to look at.
And
Okay, when you're ready to move up to cutting heavier stuff,
made y'all a how-to video on the self-clicker thing.
more than anything in the shop, because it is so.
It's in a group chat. Just make it easier than me trying to send it. Cause I didn't post it. So the
Sheet metal, weird stuff, you name it, it'll cut it.
and yeah, so it's got everybody in there. I had to send it in like less than a minute intervals.
Any cheap bandsaw, you need to remember, most of those saws are made to cut wood, and they will cut light metal, but something like this would kill a cheap saw. You
shows
remember,
what app to get, how to do it, how to set it up, and everything like that.
a lot, you have to pay for it. Now, there is one drawback to using bandsaw. It is without a doubt the most dangerous tool in the shop because there's things down there just waiting to cut something. And it's real easy to get sidetracked, not pay attention. That's why a lot of guys use
Do
it.
what?
So, it definitely requires the most respect of any tool. Now, to cut a
Yeah.
lot of tubing,
Well, it wasn't a link. It was
chassis,
just a
roll
video on
bars,
where to
things
get
like
it and
that,
all that.
obviously a bandsaw will be perfect. But
How to set it up.
this is a cold saw. I know it looks like a chop saw, but this is a far superior tool to a chop saw. Expensive, but it's a better tool because it doesn't use an abrasive blade to cut. It actually has a real cutting
Hey
blade
Shadow Draven.
with special teeth, turns very slowly, and just powers through the metal. The metal stays cool by keeping the blade and the part on which you do cutting fluid. Once you are done with it, no heat buildup, no sparks flying across the room like a chop saw, and you've got a tool that will cut so
I am doing
accurately
good.
without distortion that you can cut thin enough to actually make your own spaceless washer. You try that with a chop saw. Now, like I said before, for you guys that are doing tube chassis or roll bars, it'll cut miters and fish mouths and angles to where the pieces will fit together for perfect TIG weld. This is a great tool. Now, do you need this? Well, if you do a lot of metal work, absolutely. If you don't, probably not. But now at least you know what's out there. We are the Shaolin Police of Mopar. The alphanumeric code for the Rally Instrument Cluster. In great detail. A62, every challenge. Nobody wants to take on just one thing. Every task. Every insult. Often that free nom nom nom.
What car is that, Steven?
$5,000 for the open. Okay. Is it real cash? Absolutely. You can enjoy winning for yeah, let's do it again. Here is. I just won $5,000 on it. It was free. No ads, no withdrawal limits. Withdraw to your bank account with this. Click on the video to try it out.
And now, what are you working on?
Guys or girls right off the Gears TV website. And today we're actually going to do two of them because a few weeks ago we skipped one. And we've been getting a lot of stuff, a lot of cool things coming in. So we want to catch up and feature you guys. Now, the first thing we're looking at today is from a kid named Cale Roper from Canton, Georgia, about 18 years old. And his project is a 79 Camaro Rally Sports that he got when he was 15 for $500. Take a look at it. Got it. Oh, that's a typical beat-up Camaro. Here's the interior. That's not a whole lot better. And of course, the motor. That thing is rough. We've all seen that car before. Now, he said he got the money for the car by working on his grandpa's farm, and I respect that. He went out, worked, got the money for the car that he wanted. He said when he drug it home, that his mom helped him get it started. She turned it over while he worked under the hood. Man, that's an awesome mom. Now, as far as the restoration, here's what they did. They pulled out the old 305 and stuck in a 350 crate engine. Take a look at that. Look at the detail of what he put into this thing. Motor's painted, valve covers look good, has a functional ram air system on it. This is really nice. He spent the time doing the details, and now he's proud to pop the hood. We're proud to put it on TV. Very cool. Now, of course, they did the interior. Take a look at it. Kept it pretty stock, but still nice and clean. And he says that his dad did most of the paint and body work. I don't know how you talked your dad into it, Dale, but looks like he did a really good job. And that is cool. So, Dale, take a bow, man. You did yourself proud. Okay, now we've got something completely different. This comes from a guy named Tim Heath from Middlebury, Indiana, and he has got a 1966 GMC Grassfire truck. Take a look at this thing. He got it from the local volunteer fire department. It only had 25,000 original miles on it. It was in excellent shape. Now, he did a mechanical restoration on it, the brakes, the bearings, the U-joints, etc. And then he said he did a few modifications to it. Now, by the pictures here, I see that he's got some different lights on it, some lanes down the side, and some cooking utensils on the side. But he said the wildest thing he did
Feel it, do you dare? Feel it, do you dare? Shadow 13, staring through the dark. Shadow 13, leave a burning mark. Run or ride, no in between. Living and dying with the Shadow 13. Shadows falling. Darkness on my
Okay, like normal when it comes to me over here, it just seems like one step forward, 50 steps back every time I get started on something. I don't have it. So I found some sandpaper in the house. So I got some more coming, a little bit heavier. I got to be able to take this clear coat off. So gonna be some sanding going on. At least to some of this other stuff decides to do its thing. So
This is different.
Same dust on the mailbox, same boots by the back door, same two-lane whispering like it's heard this all before.
I am going to sleep. Saw you were live. Stopping by to say hi.
On the side, coffee and a camel thermos, first crank of the day we ride. Down here it's garage like
Yeah, up in the truck.
and chrome telling a story. Little VA heartbeat feeling 10 feet tall. Primer paint, tailgate dreams, hard work, get you to a set of ball tires, y'all. We turn wrenches, turning worries into sparks and smoke. Small garage, hot rod trucks. That's how we broke the mold. Friday night, same gravel, same crew at the dairy freeze. Tail lights drawing halos over fields and honeybees. Bench seat full of secrets, radio humming low. That old town's getting smaller in the rear view glow. Down here is garage like glory, rust and chrome telling a story. Little VA heartbeat feeling 10 feet tall. Primer paint, tailgate dreams, hard work,
Appreciate you stopping by.
ball tires, y'all. We turn wrenches, turning worries into sparks and smoke. Small garage, hot rod trucks. That's how we
It's
broke the
going.
mold.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm tired. I'm working off tonight, so I'm ready to get back in the shop and do some stuff. Hopefully get some stuff done this week. It's been a rough week.
I am still working on a stupid floor pan. Lol.
Oh no. I gotta catch up on everybody's videos. I didn't get behind on that this week. Just trying to, like I said, it's been a rough week trying to sleep. And I didn't get much sleep yesterday. I was
Why a
assuming
rough
that,
week?
I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Just been tired this week. I feel like at my first work day, I didn't sleep at all. And then I finally got sleep that second night, and I was good. But still, when I came to work, I was just tired. And the way I am, the way my sleep is, uh, like I went home yesterday, went straight to bed after I got off work, uh, and still woke up around 9 o'clock yesterday morning, and that's not good. And I finally fell back asleep by around noon, slept for a couple hours, and woke back up again. I usually take melatonin, which it usually helps, but I didn't want to take it that late. I've been late for work. But, but you're gonna laugh. My cardboard idea for the wheel covers didn't. I just didn't like it. Apparently I can't do circles. I must have failed that in kindergarten because I can't do circles. So I wanted just to get the only thing I could find that was 14 inches was a freaking hubcap that had a little bit of a shape to it. And I couldn't get this one, Well, I forgot to order it. That's how tired I've been. I forgot to order the freaking thing. So this big old box came in, and then I was asking my wife, I was asking her, I said, "What's that box?" She said, "That's for you." I said, "I don't remember ordering anything." He said, "It's from Walmart." And I ordered some $20 hubcaps just so I could get the circle and the shape I wanted. But I had to order four of those freaking things. So you need a hubcap? I only need one. But I'm gonna use that circle and obviously the hubcap to make the ones for the truck. So I've had the roughest time after doing what I did that after I've doing what I've done to the Night Rider motor and everything like that. For some reason I've had the worst time trying to create circled hubcaps. But
I've done that, but while drinking, surprise car parts show up.
that's like it's been happening apparently a couple times to me already. Because I got the rat rod mower running, and uh, like a couple of weeks went by, the carburetor that I ordered for that lawnmower came in, and I totally forgot I ordered that freaking thing. So yeah, it's becoming a habit. I know what
So if
everybody
y'all
was
didn't know
saying.
already,
One, I got too many freaking
um,
bills in my phone right now, but the only reason I got it that way
I
is
had to get on
if
here
I'm waiting on parts
and
for others,
just
and
to make
I
sure I
can
don't
do
tear
something like a
something up.
T-split or something else. So,
I had to get on there and look on video and see how to do certain things. One, this was like a '94 grill onto an '88, and this was broke. Uh, Something else wasn't
You need a
right.
wing
So,
compass to
well,
draw a perfect
that's
circle.
hearsay. But
I know,
in the
and
video, I had to take this front bumper off because this
uh,
front bumper is gonna be painted. And
I
it's
don't know what a wing
the
compass
guy
is.
in the one video
With
took off this whole
when I
bottom
tried to
piece. That
string
didn't
and I
happen
could
to me.
set the
Well, it's
work
just laying in here. That's why.
and I,
So
like I said, I just had
get that
bad
extended
luck.
out.
And plus
Get
trying
that
to get the
wire,
shape, at least out of cardboard, trying to get the shape.
and this is going to
Um,
be fixed or replaced
just
because
not the shape
there's
I
the
want.
I can't hear
crack.
you over you. Lol.
Hold on.
Okay, there's my two top boats he was talking about. Sorry about this.
There we go. Couldn't find it. Uh, oh yeah, like I said, I really don't know what a wing compass is. Um, I know what a regular compass is, but I tried the string I did and that didn't work. Um, but you're gonna laugh. The
Just type it
design.
in Google.
Oh, I will. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. But you're gonna laugh. When I was trying to find cheap hubcaps, the design that's on that truck right there, the design I used that I did the render with, they actually make Half Moon hubcaps that look almost identical to that wheel that I designed on that truck. It's the craziest thing. They call them Half Moon. They have no indentations on the lug nuts or anything like that, but they look almost identical to that design on that wheel. And I've almost the only problem is I almost considered buying those, but the only problem with is they are expensive. I think the cheapest ones I found, and it was only for 14 inch, and that's a 15-inch tire or 15-inch rim. Um, I think it was $400 for a set of those. It was crazy, but they look almost identical. It even has the lip on the edge of it to where it looks like it's going to a beauty ring.
Gotta start working for those TikTok corgis.
You or me? What kills me is, and I'm fixing to start back doing it again, but just because it's getting warmer, but to get my sleeping back in order. But I'll fix start go back working in the shop at night since it's starting to warm up.
So you can buy the rims.
Oh, I know. Well, that was just hubcaps. That's $400. That wasn't rims. That was just hubcaps. It's $400. But I know. But a lot of people late at night ain't. A lot of people aren't up late at night like I am.
Oh yeah, sorry. I am also tired.
but but like this week, it's gonna be warm, so I'll be to keep my sleeping straight. I'm gonna work in the shop at night. So,
I don't know why my sleep is crappy.
maybe it's change. Maybe it's a change of weather because
I have no real excuse.
maybe it's change of weather. Because a lot of people seem like they've been having that issue. I talked to you met a couple of them. I talked to Brandon my first day at work um, Saturday night. And he was up till he stayed up till like 3 o'clock. Talked to me 2 or 3 o'clock. But everybody's having issues sleeping.
I am tired but having a hard time sleeping.
Well, melatonin helps me out. I take one and it helps me. I don't know if it's my. I always had an issue sleeping anyways, but ever since I got out of the military, it's gotten worse. And my mind just races. I tried TV, stuff like that, but I tried TV and everything like that just to so I can sleep. But in the last couple of years, it's gotten where I only can sleep for a couple hours unless I take melatonin. And I hate taking stuff like that. I hate taking any kind of pills or anything.
Yeah, I don't take anything. The occasional beer, that's it.
I barely drink too. Once in a blue moon. And I'm not really a real big fan of beer. I drink whiskey, but like I said, that's occasionally.
I make videos thinking that'll let my mind wind down, but doesn't really work.
Yeah. I was, uh, that probably don't help me, I'll be honest with you, because I make videos. It makes me excited to make the videos and thinking about different ways of doing them and everything like that. Uh, you left. I'll send them to you in a message, but I think you left before I sent them. Uh, I sent a couple pictures of mooses live right at. It was pretty funny. I don't know if you got to see them or not.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'll message them to you. The first one I'm gonna send you, I think it hurt. I don't know really if it hurt his feelings. Moose Talk's hilarious, but uh, so the first one that's gonna be the first one I send you. That's the one that I think Don got a little uh, like I said, he didn't get really upset, but it was hilarious. And people went crazy over it too because they was like, "Oh, we need a T-shirt of that." So obviously they're talking about Moose's Kingdom and everything like that, talking about when he got that crown and everything. So I made Moose one just by itself, and then I put Don in there as a gesture, and that's what you're gonna see. So I felt bad, so I went and made another one, and I ain't seen the message of it yet, but it's still pretty cool. Kind of come out like a movie poster. So yeah, I sent them both to you. You could get a kick out of them, but everybody's wanting a shirt of the Jester one.
Sorry, TikTok went weird.
It's been well, good. At least it ain't me. It's been that. It's been seeming like it's been weird tonight. Feeling like it's been weird for me tonight. I don't know what's going on. They're probably doing something to it again. Thought maybe it was just me. But I'll be right back.
It's funny, but Donnie does seem like a sensitive guy. I don't mean that in a bad way at all.
need your license plate number, car, and description of your car, and then sign for me right there. All rooms are not smoking. Check outside 11, breakfast at 6:30, 9:30. Bridge 101 is going to be this building downstairs, face the front, right over there. Sir? No. No, you're good. Sir? No, you can check out. You got till 11 to check out. Okay. Yeah, I know. But like I said, Moose
You work
thought
at a
it.
hotel?
I do. Uh, Moose and everybody else thought it was hilarious. I mean, the people was demanding for a shirt to be made. So when they got off the live, I finished that second one up I sent you and sent that to them.
Yeah, Moose would. He's king.
Yeah, you know he loved it. But I told what was funny about the whole thing is before I even sent it, I put in the chat that I'm apologizing ahead of time, and everybody, Don and Moose was like, "Oh no," he messaged me back. Let me just see what he said. Yeah, he's like, "That's cool." He liked it. He liked the
You gotta
second one.
do one with Donnie that shows him in a better light.
I know, and I'm trying to think what I could do. Like I said, the second one I made just because it was the theme and what they were talking about, because that they started talking about him being king and all that. And it's hard to tell with Donnie because Donnie don't talk as much as Moose does, and Moose is more outgoing. So Donnie don't talk as much, you know, and put himself out there. I mean, but, so it's hard to figure Donnie out. Uh, so yeah, no, you're right. I gotta figure out something cool
He's
for
made
him, and
several comments about street racing.
that's an idea. That is an idea. I'll write down a note.
He likes fast cars.
That's an idea. I'll put that down as a note. See if I can create him something cool. Might even do it on live and send him something cool where he don't get nervous. Where he'll get nervous, but then you'll get something cool. And let's street racing.
I think he takes pride in having the secrets to making them faster.
Yeah, I think he does. Well, would that be an idea? Um, so street racing. So as far as the theme goes, how about a mad scientist? What do you think?
A. Mad maybe but not crazy.
Right, I'm just saying maybe that's a bad word to put it. But like in a like a
Then you're back to
science.
the jester.
Yeah, no, you're right. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like maybe in a science code or something like that. Not mad, like you said, not mad. Or maybe in a laboratory coat. Laboratory coat. Like I said, it's hard to figure. It's hard to figure Donnie out. I'm trying to think of a art style that would work for him. But he's big in the '70s. You know, like the '70s, '80s, he had that wild uh, hot rod type artwork. I don't want to go that crazy, but I want to do some thinking on it.
Nah, he's a good guy that's worth a lot more than he gives himself credit for.
He
He's
is.
definitely had
He is a good guy.
some fun in his younger years.
He just don't have nothing out there, which I don't. Um, I can't find nothing on him. That's the thing. I went through almost all his videos on his TikTok. And 90% of what's on his TikTok is on his. That's just I put his Camaro in that second one. There's a lot of what's in his TikTok is on that Camaro. Let me go back to his TikTok. See if I can.
You can't post street racing crap if you don't want the local cops hounding you.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm right on this stuff right now, and right off the bat, there's one, two, three, four, five. There's 10, 11. I mean, yeah. So out of all the videos that's on his TikTok, only two. Well, there's probably more than that, but maybe four. Um, four videos without his Camaro. So that's what I'm saying. He's hard to, and he's just as bad as I am. I'm bad about that too. I'll promote everybody besides myself, and he's got Moose's um thing on his TikTok. He's just hard to figure out. And okay, so in
It's
his
probably part of his identity. That car.
he loves that car. But here's an idea. So help me out with this one. So he says on his profile description, he says that I drag race from time to time and cruise work and hot rods and paint. So instead of just ditching the theme altogether, maybe do something with him with his Camaro dragging on a drag strip, maybe cruising. also has
Something that
penguins.
makes him look badass. That's what he needs.
Yeah. Should I keep it real or do maybe an animation? Or not animation, but make it cartoony, or what do you think? I was gonna say maybe 80s art or 70s art.
Cartoons are cool. He has real pics.
Tell you what, if you don't mind, I'll work on some of these today, and I'll send them to you first. Send the pictures to you first, and let you pick which one you think will work before we do it, and then we'll unveil them on the live. Like I said, we'll think he's getting something bad, but you get something cool out of the deal. And maybe try to make it out like it's a shirt idea for him.
That's be cool. TT cut out for a second. I may have missed part of what you said.
I'm trying to remember what I even said. Oh, I was saying, I'm gonna send them to you, uh, first before, and then let you help me make the decision on them, and then we'll unveil them on either Thursday night or Thursday or Saturday nights live on their live, and make him think that he's getting something, something funny, but he actually gets something serious, and I'll make it out to where he can use it as a T-shirt design too.
Sounds like a good plan. I think he'd like that.
I hope he does. I think he will too. Yeah, because I mean, he got put in jail Saturday night, and then the last night I did that one. So yeah, he needs something positive.
This thing doesn't read the emojis.
No, it don't. Um, it comes
I
in
was
handy
laughing about the jail.
though. The jail one turned out pretty good. Um, no, it don't, but it does come in handy if I'm working in the shop or whatever. And I remember before I always had to rush up there to see the comments or whatnot, but it reads them out to me, and I can have a conversation with somebody while I'm still working. Like I think it's funny you put LOL for laugh out loud and it says law.
Yeah, you handle it well. I've seen other people use it and they can't ever finish a thought with this
Yeah.
thing going off.
Well, you got the delay on it too. Some people, it's the other way around. Some people are afraid that they're cutting me off when it's going off. No, you're fine. I'm just glad I can talk to you when it's doing it.
Do you do YouTube lives?
I do. I'm not having a luck with it. I mean, not hardly at all. Um,
I've never watched a live on YouTube.
I've, like I said, I'm not having no luck with it. I'm doing the live right now with YouTube as well, and a couple people will pop in there, but nobody really comments or anything like that. And I found out last week when you was on the live with me when I was working in the shop. I found out last week that I had to cut it off because it was really bogging down my internet. So when I'm live in the shop, I can't go live on YouTube. And I'm trying to get my followers up for my page on Facebook. Uh, and the only thing that gave me that idea was Viscript Garage was on there, and he seemed to have better luck with Facebook. So, but I can't go live on the Facebook page because it's not. I think I got to have 50 subscribers on that, followers, we want to call it. But no, YouTube, it ain't doing nothing. I mean, and I don't know if you had, which I know you do a lot more shorts on your YouTube. Um, but shorts seem to do 10 times better on YouTube than say my actual videos do. My videos do okay.
Secondary account and can't have followers, just friends.
What on Facebook? Um, yeah, I'm just not having. Like I said tonight, I think I've had more people pop in
That
tonight.
didn't make sense because it filtered the first part.
Oh, second. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to. The whole, which I don't use Facebook hardly at all, anyways. But the whole Facebook thing, because you can't go live on Facebook. Like I have, you're
I
right.
was saying Facebook wants me to use my main account for followers.
Oh, really? But I see what you're saying because um, I tried to go live with Facebook a couple months ago and it just wouldn't do it. It wasn't showing up. But it only does it through your page. So, like, say my regular Facebook account has, we'll say it has 100 friends. Um,
Which I want do. I've had it since 2008. Too much personal stuff on there.
yeah, I agree 100%. The reason I hate Facebook, I hate it to a passion. I've literally got rid of my account, and the only reason why I started it back up is because the wife even wanted me to start it back up. Um, That's what I'm saying. I barely get on there, hardly at all. But the only reason I'm trying to grow this is so I can get that donation thing going that I'm wanting to get started. I think I was telling Brandon and Steve that last week on live. That's the only reason why I'm even doing this.
I started doing this to promote the college program. It went in a very different direction.
Oh, that's cool. So you're like I said, you basically doing it the same reasons I'm doing it. And now, as far as live on TikTok, that wouldn't even. The main reason I went live on TikTok was just to have somebody to talk to when I was in the shop late at night. That was the main reason for that. But as far as trying to get the YouTube thing growing and um, Facebook is for the trying to get more people to know about the giveaway or the donations for the rat rod build.
Having any luck with that?
I put it on pause right now. I'm doing one. I gotta um, save up the money for the parts, mainly the metal. Was again, there's hardly no place. Well, there's no places at all really get metal around where I live, and um, the main reason being that I'm studying up, seeing what I got to do to make sure it's all legal and whatnot. I don't want to get in trouble or anything like that, so I'll make sure it's all legal and people understand what's going on. And so it's me and the wife. He's been working on that, so I want to make sure everybody understands exactly what I'm doing and what it's for. I want to make sure I have the organization that I want to donate to ready to go ahead of time. I want to have all my basically I want to have all my ducks in a row before I really start getting real deep into that. So like I said, I've just kind of paused.
Make sure TT allows it too.
You talking about TikTok?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good idea too. I probably need to make sure. I'm sure YouTube will because they give away cars and everything on YouTube on the car show on the car
They get
channels
weird
on.
about stuff like that.
Yeah, I need to check with TikTok. Like I said, I'm sure YouTube's good with it because they do that all the time on YouTube, and they do the giveaways usually on Facebook Live. So that's what kind of gave me the idea for doing it. But I wanted to make sure it went to a charity. So yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, but all of these platforms operate very differently.
They do. Ain't that the truth? I even did a Google uh, not too long ago to figure out which one would be better to do car content. And of course, TikTok was number one on the list, and then YouTube was second. But like I said, I've not had no luck with YouTube. I don't know if I should
YouTube
use.
has twice as many users.
It does. That's what makes it even harder. And of course, and TikTok's getting just as bad. Um,
But
they
TikTok's users engage more.
they do. I mean, but as far as getting yourself out there, it's getting to where you got to pay. I mean, it's not. I can't think of the word for it. It's not natural, or it's not the word I'm looking for. But you know what I'm saying. It's not natural growth or anything like that no more. You got to pay to get it out there.
The promo stuff?
Yeah, yeah, the promo stuff. And I'm sure they've adjusted that with their algorithm as well. Oh, cool. He has an old Nova in this in one picture here. Assuming that's his car.
I've done that twice. Once because I was curious, and then again with the song you made to help push your name out there.
Yeah. Well, that's the main reason why I do these videos and stuff for you guys. One, y'all support me, and it gives me, and I love doing stuff like that. And so, like, I'll go through there, um, and I'll make sure I like, as they say, that's what you got to do. I'll make sure I like. If it's even a thumbs up, I'll put that on there, and then I'll repost it. Just to try to help get y'all stuff out there. And um, just anything to help, because especially people like you, Moose, some of these other guys that I watch and follow and everything. Um, People like you
You don't
guys,
have to do that for me. I am not trying to build my account.
I know, but you also help people. Like, I watch a lot of your videos to get to learn. You see what I'm saying? That's the main reason why I do it. Because if it wasn't for you guys like yourself, or people like
I've got a
yourself,
handful of people that I chat with, and that's enough.
yeah, it's not. How can I put it? It's like I said, it's not really the. I'm not trying to like boost you or anyone like that, but you really help out a lot of people. Um, like myself, you help out people like myself and everything that's very new to this, and that's the main reason why I try to support who I do, because y'all actually get out there and take the time and teach people how to do stuff and what to do, if that makes sense.
Makes sense. I only know the basics. There's a lot of people on here that are much better than I at this stuff.
Yeah, I know. Well, was yeah, but there's 20 million people that's a lot better than what I am at it. Like, I forgot who I was telling the other day. We was talking about watching YouTube and everything like that to learn how to do things. I knew a little bit as far as working on old engines and stuff, but I had no clue how to work on a lawnmower engine. The whole concept of it just didn't make sense to me. So getting these old lawnmowers and everything to crank, well, that was all YouTube and TikTok.
Videos are hit and miss when looking for tutorials.
Yeah, I agree with that 100% because perfect example is these freaking hubcaps for either of the builds. There's nothing on there about how to create a hubcap of any kind. So everything I'm doing is off the cuff and just trying to teach myself how to do it. And even building the lawnmower itself, I've had to take basically car ideas and turn them into lawnmower ideas.
Some have really bad advice. And if you're brand new, you wouldn't necessarily know it's bad advice.
Exactly. Uh, what I usually do is I go through, I'll pick out a subject of what I'm trying to learn, and I'll type that into YouTube or even Google, and I'll see. I guess you can say I'll see who's saying the same thing, and looking at the comments and everything, see what they say too. Um, to get the best advice, I guess you could say.
I am very lucky in that I work with master mechanics and my boss is a body tech genius.
That's cool. See, I didn't. My dad did. My dad had a construction background. I could build a house from footers up. As far as working on cars, he didn't like touching them. So he never really tinkered with motors. I said it for a long time now. I wish instead of picking the law enforcement background I did, I wish I went to a trade of some sorts.
My dad built cars when he was young, owned a dealership while I was on his house. He didn't teach me anything about cars.
Really, that sounds like my dad. I mean, he how can I put this? Um, very rocky. Um, I don't even know how to put it, but the only time it seemed like me and my dad got along was when we was building something with wood. But my dad also would put me on, like we built this cathedral style gazebo, and at 10 years old or maybe even younger, told me to get on top of this thing that had no support and make sure it stayed put. But yet it was like a 10, 12 foot drop to the floor. So if that gives you an idea of the way my dad was. But
My dad had a temper. I didn't want to be anywhere near him when he was working on something.
my dad did too. Like I said, I really don't want to get into that, but yeah, and probably can't even say it on here, but it was bad.
Yeah,
It was bad. I'll just leave it at that. And to the my poor wife didn't see my dad till he passed away, and didn't meet
same.
my mom until dad passed away. So and then after that, I tried for like a couple months, and it just got rocky, and I ain't talked to him since. And that was back in 2009. So I haven't talked to my family at all since 2009. If that tells you anything.
I talked to a few of them but had to cut most of them off. They all live in Cali. I moved just about as far away as I could go.
Hear you. Well, I didn't get that lucky. My parents still live in the state, really probably an hour away. But sad part is they've never been to my house, um, where we live at now, and we've been there for almost 15 years. Never been set foot on my property. And the sad part is I have a twin sister, and again, I ain't talked to her since 2009. And my wife being the way she is, she's tried, even my mother-in-law, both of them has tried over the years to get recon, I can't say the word reconciliate, and it's just ended badly. Uh, to give you an idea on that, when I was getting ready to deploy, uh, my wife thought she'll try again because I was fixing to deploy, and she walks up to my sister and says, "By the way, your brother's deploying." And my sister literally looks at her and says, "Well, if he dies, let us know." And I told her, I said, "Why did you even try? I'm trying to tell you how these people are."
That's messed up.
It's just the way they are. So I've learned to deal with it, move on, and I have my family. I have my wife and my kids, and even my in-laws. So I even wrote a letter to my mother-in-law and my father-in-law when I was in basic, and told them that I really appreciate the way they treat me and everything like that. Because usually mother-in-laws don't get along with their son-in-laws. And I wrote her a letter. And I said, "I really appreciate y'all accepting me and everything. Y'all treat me more like a family my own family does." So they understand how I feel about them. See how this first one's going to turn out. I took two pictures of the Nova. I took one picture of the Nova, one picture of the Camaro, and I probably told it to do too much, but we'll see what it does.
My family is money hungry and selfish. I walked away from millions so I could live with myself.
Wow. Well, my parents wasn't rich, but I would have done the same thing. I mean, I don't know how to put it. My sister acted like she tried to have a relationship with me, but after Dad passed, it's almost like she thought I was gonna go in there and want to take his stuff. And I literally told her, I said, "You don't want me to have it." I said, "I didn't come over here to get it." I said, if it gets left to me," I said, "the fire department's gonna have a job to do." I said, "They're gonna have fun with this house because that's what I'm gonna do with it." Growing up the way I grew up, why would I want to have a house that has so many bad memories? So, but that I don't understand. I don't understand why she went down the dark side, if you will. But it just really, which her and Dad were close. I will say that her and my dad were close, but and that could have had a lot to do with it. But well, that one turned out pretty cool.
Y'all, it gets weird when parents pass away.
And I ain't gonna lie, and my wife would tell you the same thing. I think the biggest thing that bothers me, even though me and my dad had issues, obviously me and my mom did, but I was going to try literally 2 weeks before he passed away. Uh, when me and my wife talked about it, and I was going to try to reconcile with my dad because I always thought mom was the ringleader of it all. Dad was the physical abuser, mom was the mental abuser. If that makes more sense. But um, I just thought I would try it. You know, and that really bothers me that he passed away before I even got a chance to do that. But that's hearsay. That one turned out real good. I'm gonna save that.
I used to call my dad every week.
Well, again, I moved out when I was really young. I, like I said, you would, we'd be here all night discussing what stuff they did, but I was living outside for a year in a tent
Then
before I
I
finally,
visited Cali and some stuff went down. I thought, what would happen if I didn't call?
yeah. But I literally was living outside in the tent for a year and a half, and I finally got tired of it. And some people I worked with took me in, and I got out of the Dodge. Then I tried it again, like in
We talk on
2002.
birthdays now and Father's Day, and that's it.
Well, that's good. I mean, I wish I could say that, but I can't. Like I said, I ain't talked to them since 2009.
That's a long time to be in a tent.
Yeah, I mean, and you're trying to go to school. This is when I was in high school when this happened, by the way. And you can't wash your clothes. You can't take decent showers or anything.
Yikes.
And like I said, I finally got tired of it and moved in with some friends of mine from work. But then tried it again in 2002. Like I said, we'd be here all night talking about stuff they've done. It just, it was what it was. Only thing I can tell you is when I first met my wife, I literally looked at her because they're my stepkids. And I looked at her and said, I promise you, I will not lay a hand on those kids. And I didn't. They're all grown up now. And I never once laid a hand on them. I just wasn't going to be the same as my parents.
Yeah, me too.
Well, that first one turned out pretty good as far as realistic. What kind of looks realistic? It looks more like a painting than anything, but still. Let's see what that's. Yep. No, Moose is older than me. Are they about the same age? I'm 46. You think they're probably in their 50s?
I did, however, kick my son's door in a few years ago.
Oh, well, I can. Uh, Not really my sons, but my wife and her daughters had it out quite a few, especially during her teenage years.
I think they are in their 50s.
That's what I was thinking. Because he does talk about the 70s a lot. Moose does, anyways. And I'm assuming they're about the same age because they seem like they grew up together as close as they. Well, that is the same thing. I mean, it turned out cool, but it's the exact same. It turned out real good, though.
We have cameras all over the house. I teeped it basically, and now my husband and son have a recording
Oh no.
of it, which they think is hilarious.
That's what I was just thinking. How old is your son? Is he a teenager or how old is he? Like I said, I've had times where it's like they got in teenage years and they just didn't want to listen or nothing. They thought they knew it all.
He's 20 now.
Yeah. This they're growing up now and better, but within teenage years or something else.
17 or 18 then. Turns out he wasn't even home. Joke was on me.
Oh no. Oh no. You thought he was ignoring you, I'm assuming, and you kicked the door down.
No, I was letting him use my Jeep. The slob destroyed the inside. I was pissed.
Oh, I'll do it too.
Don't fudge with my cars.
I was thinking the same thing. I'll do it too. Well, cats, my time's up. Now I gotta get some stuff done. I usually do this for a couple
What's up,
hours.
brother? Hey,
What's up,
M&M.
man? Well, you caught me at the bad time. I'm fixing to have to get off here and do some work. Um, but yeah, I'm fixing to shut it down and get my morning chores done. Go home, get some sleep, and get in the shop. So I appreciate you coming by and shooting the stuff with me, cats. Really do.
At Cats on the Throttle, hello, young lady, too. Alright, I gotta get some sleep. I've got like maybe 5 hours now.
Yeah, you need to get some sleep, cats. But y'all be good. I'm gonna get off here, and we'll talk